What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Battle Brothers. This is Season 6, The Salty Squires are here, for Episode 25. We have murdered many people, and we're going to hopefully be able to find a few more to do some murder too. I can't recall specifically where they were. Somewhere in, I believe, this region, there was at least one more nasty group of bad guys, but again, I'm not entirely certain. I do not see any prints of foots, or footprints as it were. So yeah, there's that, folks. There is that. I have been auditioning for several different parts and a few different things. I gotta tell you, it's a weird experience, I guess you could say. Because there's a lot of, this is again with the voice acting and whatnot. There's a lot of different, like, talent ranges pretty far and wide from the different auditions that I've listened to other people doing and whatnot. Voice quality, I tend to be higher up on the voice quality part of things. And actually speaking clearly and, well, with correct English, I suppose. As opposed to what I do here in Battle Brothers where I butcher everything that is Germanic. So, yeah, there's that. I seem to do well, but there's still a lot of things that I have to learn, and that's cool. I mean, I am all about learning and getting better at whatever it is that I'm doing, so I'm not opposed to that. However, there's still things I simply don't understand. I sit here and I'm like, really? Really? I mean, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but there's people that are just flat out terrible that are getting parts, and I'm like, man. Or I don't know what to look for, or I don't know what. Or somebody's looking for something specific that I just think is awful. And that's what they're looking for, and that's what they grab. So, again, I'm not insulting anyone. I mean, the thing that I'm using to do the auditions and whatnot, the website, it is open to pretty much everyone. So it's, you know, it's a mixed bag, and I'm by far not the best. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. But, you know what? It's a learning experience. I am learning quite a bit, and I will continue to fiddle around with it and hopefully hone my very unrefined skill. We'll see how that goes. And if anybody's like, oh, well, you talk all the time. This is what you do on YouTube. It's totally different. Don't think it's even remotely close to the same. It is completely different. But, again, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm very confused at times, but I'm enjoying it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I always like checking out and trying new stuff. It's hard to deal with at times because, you know, you're like, I think I did okay. And if you're anything like me, I'm not exactly the most confident of individuals when I try something for the first time. I'm actually quite terrified that I'm being foolish or stupid or I'm doing something wrong. So confidence is almost always an issue early on for me. And, well, it's no different for this particular thing that I am doing. That being said, when I feel like I do okay, and then it doesn't seem like I am, it's a bit rough. But, again, it's all a learning experience, right? I can't expect to nail everything a first time right away. That would be ridiculous. I can only do that in school, guys and gals. That's right. I was scholastically probably terrible overall, but I got a lot of stuff accomplished because, well, I don't know, I retain knowledge pretty well, or at least I used to. So, yeah, I would do terrible in school and then pass all my tests. And then people and my teachers would be like, how do you do this? Why? I don't know. It's a skill or a horrible thing. I don't know which, but it's something. And that's my life, folks. Thank you for stopping by Bumpy Theater. I don't know, guys. I'm done talking about other stuff. We're murdering fools slowly. A little bit slower than I'd like, but we're getting there. We are getting there. I suppose we'll be getting owned quite badly here in a second, so let's get into position and get prepared to get crushed. Ow, we just got hit in the head. That's not fun. Hey, don't you dare break another one of my shields. It's all cloudy right now. This is awful. There we go. He put up a shield and went for the bonk, but he failed. He failed to realize that I had his number. And you broke my shield. Just like I said not to do. Thank you for that. Dang, I get tired of having to buy new shields all the time. It's very, very, very incredibly frustrating. Not gonna lie, and now of course my dog is going to ruin everything that I'm trying to do by not being quiet. Because she's super awesome like that. Also, her mama is gone for the day, so she's not real happy. It's okay. It is okay. Well, I can't shield myself, so I guess I'm going to try to decapitate him and apparently be successful in this. Alright, can we get the decapitation this way? Hiya! Oh, no, but we really, 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 really ridiculously hurt him, and that's cool. And now we've smashed his head in. A little less cool, but still pretty cool, I suppose. The stab is real, but it missed. The stab is still real, but missed once again. And now from the high ground, we're going to miss at least once more. And I'm not sure where to go from here. I sort of want to scoot over here. I'm going to try it. Yeah, I figured I might absorb some extra damage there for no reason. Fine. And we missed another shot. Well played. 55%. Yeah, landing those decent percentages finally. Alright, a little bit of work done there. We'll go stand on this dude's decapitated head. 73%, and victory is ours. Alright, it looks like Petros managed to get himself a level. And unfortunately no one else did. That's okay. Oh, looks like gold and other various treasure things. I can accept this. We shall leave. And what are we going to do? Only time. Well, actually, we're going to repair everything. It's not really shocking that we're going to be doing this. And you guys could probably have guessed. I imagine time telling isn't really, it's fine. Also, I guess we could level him up as well. Alright, Petros, let's get you a bullseye. Yeah. No, I sunk that 50-foot bullseye. No, you hit a guy's eye. Alright, what are we looking at here? We're looking at 2 more to that, 3 more to initiative. Why not? Yeah. Alright, so there we go. It's fine. Alright, we have 31 people that we have murdered since we left Knockenfesting and set off on this patrol of doom. So, yeah, it's been real. And it's going to be real lucrative when I make it back to the old Knockenfesting. I'm going to continue to say it wrong, guys, I know. You folks have tried to help me. There's no helping me. It's going to be awful. But it's okay. Good enough. Alright, he's going to hand over a tremendous amount of money. I don't know how much. That's it. That seems so weak. I guess it's because we couldn't negotiate better stuff. Alright. Well, 287 seems to be... What are we looking at for salt? 444. That's actually not bad. We're going to do that one. Okay. And... 1262. I suppose we could... Ooh, we're going to buy a war dog. I suppose we could sell to this. That's okay. I don't hate it. We're going to keep that still on lockdown. We're not going to sell that out just yet. Alright, we're going to get rid of you. You get the idea, guys. There's going to be lots of selling, lots of money being made, and hopefully we're going to end up at least 5k. Oh, we're already past 5k. Should have probably looked up there before I made my comment. Alright, hopefully we end up over 8k. That's going to be a stretch, but maybe. It is a possible. Nope, not even 7. Alright, well, I can live with that. I can live with it. If I must. And I guess for right now I have to. Alright, let's go check out the armor. Alright, we got ourselves another shield of doom. There does seem to be some pretty cool stuff. That thing is worth 7,000 gold. That is expensive. That's worth 8. Coat of plates. Gosh. These are worth 3,700. That one's worth, wow, 6,000. Holy crap on a cracker. Alright, well. Oh, these are worth 5k? Scale armor. Interesting. Well, what I think I'll do is I'm going to grab a scale armor. I'm going to sell a couple of these. And then we're going to have a little bit more room here. More wiggle room, as it were. just in case I'm not using a flail, so I suppose I don't really have to hold on to that one. Put all this stuff up here. That's going to give us a little bit more cash, and I wanted to buy a hat. Wanted to buy this hat. Alright, that should make us very, 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 very poor at this point. I don't know what time of day it is, so we may have to sell some extra stuff just to make sure that we don't epically fail and die a horrible, awful death and all that wonderful fun stuff. Alright, what are we looking at here? 57. You're rocking 61. 26. 26. Well, really? So this is actually really good for fatigue because it's no worse than what we already had. Okay. Reinforced mail hauberk. It's exactly the same thing you're using. Alright, we'll go with Steel Rick because he's our front runner, so to speak. And we'll put that up on him. That puts him at 54. Maybe that's not the play. Let's go see who else do we have. 66. 71. How bad is this going to nerf you? 55. Wow. That is some pretty heavy stuff. We're at 90, but we get to the shield back on you. Puts you down to 76, which puts you down to 60. Alright, you're the winner. Mr. Pete the Deaf. Getting some love in there. Alright, we'll put the armor up there, as it were. And we're going to replace this hat, the 140, with the 215. And it's going to be a little bit more. 55. I guess it's still, I don't think it's worth trading it out just yet. All right, what do we have here? Theus 140. Put that down to 61. That's okay. All right, everyone else is pretty much set. Yeah, it does appear that that is indeed the case. Okay, so now we have 2 extra chunks of awesome. I suppose I can roll with that. Let's see what time of day it is. Oh, they're just about to get paid. Okay. We need to make sure we sell some stuff then, so they don't go and get bankrupted here. So we're gonna sell some of our extra loot that's been hanging around forever. It's probably not ideal, but I'm okay with that. And this is now available. And how much money is that? That is enough for 3 days. Yay! We're not going to go broke. I actually had enough, but I didn't know, so it's fine. And we still have that sitting around for extras and stuff. Alright, what are we going to do now? I forgot to look. There was no mission objective here, so we're going to head on over to Stolhoven. And we're going to hope that there's going to be something amazing there, or possibly something terrible. I don't know. It's whatever. We'll figure it out. Alright, so the wife is out at a kind of local concert thing with her girlfriends tonight, so I've got a few hours more than I normally would to do random stuff. It should be fun. As you enter, how many crowns are we talking about here? Crate delivered. It's actually not bad. I want more upon complete. No, I want more in advance. There we go, that's good. Alright, I accept your offer. Deliver cargo to Hildeberg the Steward in Bola to the northeast. I accept this contract. And I raise you a... Actually, I don't raise you anything. Let's go to the market. 275. I want to get over 300. So we're going to go through the northern passes. And maybe we are. Actually, we're at Stolhoven. We have a little bit of cash on us. Let's go take a nice little trek over to Kampstad and then leave for no reason. And then we'll see what we can get for it over here. 302. I guess that's worth it. Almost the price of travel there. And we're relatively close to Bola now, so it's not going to be that bad. So we're going to head up north to that, and we're going to hope that we're able to make a decent amount of money. We spent a bit, but we got a little bit better equipment, and overall I feel like we're in a slightly better spot. No battlation yet, short of the... well, there was the one. No multiple battles yet. No, like, giant chain of nasty guys trying to murder us. No random forts or anything of that nature. Still a lot of work to do, but I would figure that I would figure that cutting north would definitely be better than going through the trail. Oh yeah, definitely better than that. Where does that go? Well, that just goes to a little offshoot. Wow. They could have totally designed their travel system a little bit better here. Bola's like, we just want the one road coming over to us, and then everybody can go around the entire universe. Avoid the giant map in the middle here. We'll put absolutely no roads to cross-connect this, and if people want to get to us quicker, they can just cut through the wilderness. It's fine. There's no roaming orcs or goblins or undead out there. Definitely not any bandits, so why would we care? Alright. So we look at the cargo, we got the crowns, we are feeling the love. And once again, we are not broke. And that's pretty cool. Alright, we are running a little bit low on food, so probably going to be a good idea to buy some stuff. Alright, I'm going to buy a little bit of grain. I kind of want to buy all this stuff up. How much is this going to cost me? A decent amount. There we go. Alright, so we're going to leave that, and then we're going to go over here and check to see what we got. You at the Salty Squires, a local councilman by the name of Oscar the Wise wishes to see you. I'm all ears. Okay. Would you hunt down these monsters? We have been attacked these past weeks. Beasts of some sort are on the loose. Sure. What's this worth to you? Yeah, I can accept this. Alright. It sounds like it's going to be more werewolves. So we shall hunt them down, or at least attempt to. I shall go and check the forest and hope that, well, that the horrible creatures are there, but it doesn't look like that's the case. So, I guess what we'll do now is head up to Nuremberg. And we will probably sell some stuff there. I'm hoping for more than we just paid for it. And it's going to be nighttime before we make it, which is awful. Hey! Books McGee, the scholarly one, is poking his sword into a warren when he suddenly cries out. He leaps away from the rabbit hole and screams that there is a two-headed bunny within. Apparently this is a bad omen of things to come. All you can think is that two heads just means more meat for the stew. Really? You cook the head, huh? That doesn't sound... I'd rather not eat what you guys are cooking. I'm just saying. Alright, we shall encamp ourselves for all of it. Well, until it's daytime. Alright, it's dawn. Let's go here. And it's not trigger. There it goes. It's not triggering the thing I was hoping it would trigger. A little bit more money. You know what? I can deal with this. We're going to make a little bit of cash on all of these things. I am okay with this little scenario playing out. Is there anything here worthy of me buying super cheap? Just to sell? No? Where's our war dog? We bought one of those, right? Yeah, we did. Alright, let's go see if we can't place him on one of our folks. We'll head back down to Bola and see if we can't find the thing that is terrorizing them all. Alright, Timid, you got an 82, you got an 86. You also have an 86. You know what? I'm going to go with you. You get the doggy. There we go. Alright, let's head on back down here and see if we can't find the monsters that are terrorizing the town of Bola. It is there that we shall make a name for us. We've already made a name for ourselves. Pretty much everybody in the entire countryside, they know who we are and what we're all about, including these bandit raiders that are trying to hide in the mountains. I'm a little curious to see what their plan is. Aha, the dire wolves are over there. Well, at least we know where they are. Hey, that's actually going to be a fun battle. A little diversity, some light, skirmishy guys with the thugs. And then you have, of course, the ranged marksmen. And then you have the raiders. So, kind of fun. Kind of cool. It's not really fun, guys. It's actually quite awful. 68%. And, man, Books McGee, you were just terrible lately. At least Petros is still doing work. Alright. Gotta love Breakdown Epiphany's music, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't, there's something wrong with you and you should all be shot in the face. I mean that in love, of course, guys and gals. Of course I do. Alright, and bam! Destroyed. One of the marksmen is no longer alive. I think I'm just gonna F-spam through this. I really don't see... I might move him down one step. But you know, I really don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna F-spam right through him. I'm not even gonna let our melee guys do anything. They're just gonna literally sit there and just look cool and be like, yep, we're here. This is the ranged show. And once we take this guy out, that's all that's gonna matter. Oh, he's in a hole. Maybe moving him would have been a good play. I was unaware of the whole holy thing, so there was that. Alright, now we're going to start skipping. We have Fuzzy McGee over here coming up and taking the high ground on us. Don't miss. Good job. Books McGee bringing it back together after all his terribleness. Aha! Ow. And he stunned a guy in the hole. That's about right. Alright, Petros, end him. Please? There it is. Alright. I suppose I'll scoot on forward. And I'm going to decapitate this guy too, if that's okay with everyone. I thought it might be. Huh. Well, he missed, which I suppose is a good thing. Two-handed axemen, I don't really like those. They kind of hurt usually when they do things. Two-handed swordsman also hurt, but thankfully he's on our side. But they, of course, have another guy up there doing things, which is pretty awful. So we're going to have to stab him from afar. Wow, that was way more effective than I thought it was going to be. Alright, we have recovered from being in the hole. And now we will slice and dice our way to victory. Alright, he's going to run, so we don't have to attack him. We failed our attack on that guy, which sucks. This guy is pretty much crippled. And he's probably dead now. Yep, he's dead. Well, that's pretty much it. Now, I guess we shoot you. 62%. Wasn't enough. Petros says, don't even worry about it. I got this, and I got that. And done. Simple and easy. We took a little tiny bit of damage. We got bonked on the head. I mean, It's a thing. More stuff to sell, which is going to give us more treasure loot. And I believe we're looking relatively solid on money, so we don't have to worry about not being able to pay people and having them run away and leave us and whatnot. And I really don't want to go into the mountains, but we know that's where our enemies are. So, that being said, I guess we're going to be heading over here to find the direwolves before the episode ends. Of course, this is assuming that it's possible that we can find them. They kind of showed up briefly and then disappeared. So, you know, there's no telling. A peasant comes to you with his clothes and shredded rags about him. With fair modesty, he's got his hands covering his groin. Please, sirs, come take a look at this horror. When you question what he's talking about, he throws his hands up. Whoa, thrusting his hips at you. Lovely. He turns a foot like a puppet, spun about, and takes off running, hooting and hollering. A woman walks up to you in the wake of the man's madness. She's got her hands against her bosom. He's gone mad on account of his brother being torn apart by the beasts. You turn to her, half expecting the lady to rip off her clothes and wobble her shapes in whatever direction she pleases. Instead, she simply stares at you. I know Bola has hired some men to take care of these beasts, and you certainly look the part of a hired hand. Please, sir, protect us from these evils, and the evils that they spread. Okay, so we got flashed, but not the good kind of flashed. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, they're so far away. I'm never going to get down there in time. They're literally going to make an entire circuit of the universe by the time I make it anywhere near them. They're going to start singing the direwolf chant. You guys know. We are direwolves and we... Nah, I don't know if there was a direwolf chant, but there could be. And why are they no longer werewolves? They used to be werewolves. Where did they go? Oh. We see footsteps. They are over here. We might actually catch up to them, maybe. I hear the howling. Come on. Come on, you can do... Oh, gosh. Wow. That took an unexpected turn. I'm not gonna lie. How long do I have to get this done? My goodness, these things are quick. I have found you, dire wolves. I don't want to go to the town. I want to kill the wolves of direness. They're like, oh my god, did you see the wolves? They were going to eat our faces off, but the Salty Squires, they're on their path. They have tracked them to this very, very evil place where battle will ensue and blood will be spilled and who cares. Alright, we're going to attempt to kill him here, and then we get to break off the episode. That one looks a little bit... I don't know, I think the mouth closed looks a bit more deranged than the mouth open with the tongue out, but the foaming mouth probably has the closed mouth beat. I'm not sure. Either way, none of this looks fun for our crew members here. They look quite disturbed. Oh, that's actually perfect. I really like that. Yay, we didn't miss while firing into the giant pack of angry dog-like creatures. And then we missed. Wow. I had to say something, didn't I? And we missed. Wow, what happened? You guys were doing so well, and now it's a bunch of turds. Gotta wait. I want to have him do his thing. Come down here and be like, bah! I missed. That's very, very disappointing. Alright, the double slash. Is not really as impressive as I was expecting. That also didn't do as much as I was hoping. Alright, I shall move down here and stab you. And I shall move over here-ish and do a lot of nothing. And then I shall move here and also do nothing. And then I suppose moving here wouldn't be terrible. And stab you and miss. Oh my goodness. Our people are awful. Hey, I did it. I'm sort of a hero in some small way. Alright, well, we're going to pin everybody in. Again. And I guess that's it. So, the wolves are going to get to move and be annoying. Ouch. Ouch. Ha! You can't hit me through my heavy armor. It will break your claws and your teeth. Or one would hope, at least. At least you would have a hard time penetrating the armor. Alright, I think he's going to get away. Nope, he's not. Wow. Our folks did not fail me like I thought they would. 44%, we missed the target, but we hit another one. I'm okay with that. As long as it's an enemy. 37%, not bad. And again, very nice. Can we finish him? Well, we missed, but... Hey, everybody landed something that time. That's pretty good. And then we missed with our first guy, Timmet. How dare you? There we go. Bjorn did some work. Kronar, the ever-living, gets to go now. He's kind of like Mum-Ra, the ever-living, but not. Alright, the stab is real. The stab is real-ish. His head is no longer attached to his body. The double slash, the quadruple slash, and now he's ready to flee. Flee, it's kind of a play on words, like a dog joke. I know, it's quite good. Alright, and unfortunately, we're just going to have to go with that because we burned through all of our stamina. Okay, well, we're going to come up here now. And I think we're fine right where we're at. And let's see how many we get to murder with our crew. Okay, 2 of the 3 fleers. And 4 of the 3 fleers. No, that's just 3 guys. I figured I'd throw... Oops. Awkward. I figured I'd throw a higher number in there, see if any of you were paying attention. But then I just decided they're going to be like, Bumpy, you're so dumb. And I figured I'd just... Oh my gosh, stop shooting him. What is wrong with you people? He just got owned badly by his own people. Nobody likes Bjorn, apparently. Crossbowman's like, Thump. Oh, I'm sorry. Really? And then, ching. Oh, I wasn't ready to fire. It slipped out of my hand. I don't know what happened. Fool. Captain Pincushion over here. Dear Lord. Well, if nothing else, we got a whole bunch of unusually large wolf pelts. And it's the perfect time and place to break off the episode right after we go back to Bola. Our employer might not believe, yeah. But we have the scalps and the pelts and all the other various things. If he doesn't believe it, we will sellsword his face into the ground with our many weapons and armor and bully-type peoples. Alright, was it 1,050 crowns? A successful hunt. Alright, and there we have it, folks. That's going to do it for the episode. Hope you guys had some fun, and I'll catch you next time with more Battle Brothers. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.